Hi Virgo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your December 2019 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right. So what does Virgo need to know for the month of December 2019? Virgo. All right, Virgo, so the overall energy for you guys for the month of December 2019 is we have the Eight of Cups here. All right, so let's see. The Eight of Cups can be you moving on, you moving forward, you now focused on the future, ready to move forward. This is emotionally speaking. Let's see here. The Eight of Cups also speaks about going deeper, looking for a deeper meaning. Okay, so that's interesting. We have the Eight of Cups here, Virgo. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and then we have the Six of Pentacles here. So I could be reading for some Virgos that maybe you're leaving a job. You could be leaving a job for a new job or a project, something you've been working on. You could be leaving it behind. It's interesting, the eights, because eights for me, they're a karmic number. So for some of you, the number 8 could be significant. Maybe something's been going on for 8 weeks, 8 months. For those of you that you could be leaving a job for a new job or something you were working on, you could be walking away from it. This could be something karmic. Let's see here. We have the Six of Pentacles here, which talks about giving or receiving. And then we have the Four of Swords here. So I'm definitely reading for some Virgos that maybe you're going to be taking a break. You could be taking some time off of work. If that's the case, I see a new job here. We have the Ace of Pentacles here, Ace of Coins in this deck. So yes, there could be like a little break, but I see you moving towards a new job. So very interesting. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and layer. Now, this second layer here is just clarifying these energies that you have coming up, Virgo, in December. Virgo, December 2019, what else does Virgo need to know? Please show me. And those of you that were maybe looking for more information, maybe you were trying to find something out about a job, you could be finding that out here in December. If you were looking for information, and if not a job, it could also have something to do with school. So here we have the Hermit, which the Hermit does represent your sign, Virgo. Interesting. Some of you that I'm reading for, you're definitely taking a break. We had the Four of Swords there at the bottom of the deck. So some of you are taking some time off. You're taking a break. You could be going on a vacation. Some of you spending time alone with the Hermit energy. I'm just curious. Okay. I'm just curious. I want to see what's underneath the Hermit here. And we actually have Strength. So maybe some of you are dealing with a Leo. I could be reading for some Virgos that you have Leo in your chart. There is the there's the Nine of Swords here. There's the Tower. There's the Six of Pentacles again. And we've seen the Six of Pentacles there at the bottom of this deck here. So this is interesting. Some of you could be going off, spending some time alone, maybe getting away from some chaos. You might need to catch up on your sleep. Maybe something or someone has been stressing you out, and so you're pulling back here. The Tower can represent chaos. The Tower can represent several different things, but we see here some of you maybe losing sleep over this. You're stressed out. Here we have the Nine of Swords, but we also see here with Strength that you have that inner strength that you need to get through this. So if you're a Virgo that was shocked in any way, if something happened suddenly, or if there's some sort of chaos going on around you, I see some of you pulling back, maybe isolating yourself, pulling back. Definitely see some of you healing. Maybe you're going to leave a job for another job. We see you receiving, and then we also had that Ace of Pentacles there with the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. So, you know, if this is something on the work front, I do see a new job for many of you. So right at the center here, Virgo, we do have the Three of Wands crossed by the Knight of Cups. So those of you that are waiting on maybe news in regards to that Ace of Pentacles, that new beginning, you could still be waiting here at the start of the month, but there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity that's coming in. For some of you, it could be the first half of the month. Others, it might happen around the third week. You do have some threes here, so 3 could be significant. But we see news. There's news. We have the Knight of Cups here, which can be an offer, a proposal. There is an opportunity that's coming in for you. Now, it can be from a water sign person. For those of you that this is not on the job front, here we see the Hermit. I could be reading for some Virgos that, you know, you're single, you were single, but you're actually going to be getting into a relationship here in the month of December. 3 speak about growth. Now, clarifying this Three of Wands, I have the Three of Cups. So we have 2 3s here. So friendship, your social circle, a friend, or a couple of friends could be significant here right at the start of the month. Maybe some of you are getting together. You could be reuniting with someone. Virgo here right at the start of the month. You could be going out. Maybe you're going to be, for those of you that this is a new job, and you're receiving the offer, the opportunity here right at the start of the month, or even at the end of November, you could be finding out about this opportunity, this job, because again, 3s represent growth. Some of you are going to be going out and celebrating this. Knight of Cups and the Star. Very nice. This is healing energy. So those of you that are reuniting with a friend, it could be a water sign person with the Knight of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Could be someone younger with it being a knight. This is healing energy. Maybe some of you are like wiping the slate clean with the Star energy. You could be forgiving someone. Maybe there's even like an apology that's coming to you. This is a very optimistic, hopeful energy with the Star, and this is what's needed. With the Star being in this position, this is what's needed at this time. Something might take a little while to grow, but you will see growth. You will see growth, definitely. So stay optimistic, and if you're still waiting on some sort of opportunity to come in, it's on its way. And it could be from, you know, someone around you, someone that's in your social circle. At your foundation, we do have the World with the Ace of Cups, Virgo. So I definitely could be reading for some Virgo females. I definitely could be reading for some Virgo females where you're pregnant. I'm seeing growth. I'm seeing expansion. We also have a progression with the cards, with some of the cards here. And so I'm definitely reading for some Virgos where you're pregnant, or maybe your wife or your sister, a friend, someone around you might be pregnant. You could have found out about this prior. But the world can represent you graduating, you moving into that next phase or that next chapter of your life. And so we have this blessing, this opportunity that came through for you prior, Virgo. Now, it could be reading for some Virgos where you were single. Maybe you were single for a long time and you met someone. This could have been those feelings that you developed for someone. Now it could be a Scorpio for some of you, an Aquarius. A Scorpio could be significant, but we see you transitioning into that next chapter with the world. It's not something that happens overnight. Again, I see lots of growth and expansion. You have some really positive energies here, Virgo. So we see this blessing. For some of you, we see feelings developing here prior, could have been in the month of November. Now, in the recent past, we have the Sun with the Eight of Swords. And so that's interesting because at the bottom of this deck here, we had Strength, which represents the sign of Leo. And now we have the Sun. We also seen the Nine of Swords. Here we have the Eight of Swords. So some of you Virgos that I'm reading for, this was you stressing about something. Could be something to do with a Leo. For others, it might have something to do with a child, or it could be a pregnancy. If a woman in your life is pregnant, you could have been worried about her. In the recent past with the Eight of Swords. And for those of you that have something going on with a child, maybe you felt stuck prior, feeling stuck, feeling trapped, anxious, nervous, in your head, maybe worrying unnecessarily. But this is success. I mean, this is success. We see many of you starting the next chapter here. Also, there was some sort of success or achievement that came through for you. Could have been the very early stages of you kind of moving into that next chapter, a blessing coming into your life in the recent past, Virgo. And then we have this healing energy. We're seeing growth. We're seeing this healing energy crowning you. We have the Ten of Pentacles with the Four of Rods. I mean, so you're all about family. You're thinking about family. Some of you are growing your family, expanding your family, starting a family. Some of you, this is a relationship that is growing. You could be making a commitment. Maybe some of you are getting married. The Knight of Cups here can represent a proposal. So some of you might be getting engaged in the month of December. If that's the case, congratulations. That could be the next phase or chapter of your life that you're moving into. Some of you could have fell in love prior, but that's actually the chapter that you're moving into here. Some of you are going to be getting engaged. We see that some of you are thinking about that. That's what you want. And maybe you've been single for a while. This could be you leaving behind your single lifestyle for some of you. Really working on a relationship. Some of you making a commitment. You have faith that this is going to work out. Four of Rods, Ten of Pentacles, very focused on family. I mean, this is December, so we have the holidays. So thinking about family, maybe thinking about visiting family. Now, coming up around the second week, this is interesting. So coming up around the second week, we do have the Nine of Pentacles with the Nine of Rods. So very interesting with the nines here. You have some nines, you have some ones here in the spread. We have the World. So definitely see many of you in the process here of moving into that next chapter. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles. Again, could be reading for some Virgos where you've been single. You want to get married. You want a commitment here. For some of you that I'm reading for, you could be waiting on that here. Waiting for a proposal. Waiting on a commitment. Waiting to take the relationship to the next level. But it's a process. And I feel like many of you are. I really do. I feel like you are. Some of you could be getting a little impatient, honestly, around the second week. You know, if you are expecting or wanting a proposal here, you could be getting a little impatient with this energy. Nine of Rods is like someone who's exhausted. Maybe you've been waiting on a commitment from this person. Some of you could be waiting on a commitment from this person. It could have been for a little while now. With the Nine of Rods, you're starting to feel a little exhausted and tired of waiting for some of you. Others, this is on the job front. Financially, I feel like it's going to be a very, very good month for you. You're feeling financially very secure. There's money coming in. Some of you could be moving up within the company that you work for. Definitely feeling very, very financially secure and abundant overall here in December, with friends, family, all around you. Some of you, this is pregnancy with the Sun and the Ace of Cups, with the World here transitioning into that next phase. I mean, a lot of abundance, Virgo, a lot to be thankful for. So here we just see you maybe feeling a little tired. You're waiting on something. You're waiting on something. Still, you have a lot to be thankful for. The Nine of Pentacles speaks about independence. For those of you that are not getting into a relationship, you could be working alone here at this time. Some of you are enjoying your independence. There's someone who's trying to get close to you. For those of you that you are single, maybe you're dating, there's a friend around you who's interested in you. So some of you that I'm reading for, maybe you met someone. This person could be your friend. There could have been even feelings that you started to have for a friend. You started to develop feelings for a friend. Some of you are still maybe technically single, but there's someone around you who's interested in you. Maybe you're waiting on this person to ask you on a date. Some of you could be tired of waiting. But this is a cycle that's nearing the end here. Nine of Rods is a little bit of a suspicious energy here. So I could be reading for some Virgos, especially Virgo females, where your guard is up. You might be doing quite well in life. You're successful. You could be business owners. You know, you're doing really well. And there's someone around you who's interested in you. And so your guard could be up a little, or you're dealing with someone who's guarded here at this time. In the position of your power, I have the Ace of Wands, the Four of Cups. Yeah. So we see that spark. We see that attraction. For those of you that this is on the love front, this could be someone you are dating or someone that you want to date or someone wants to date you. We see that attraction. We see that spark with the Ace of Wands. Very physical energy here. For some of you, this was with the Ace of Cups, feelings that were developing prior. And here around the third week of December, we have that spark. We have that maybe attraction, that physical attraction. For those of you that are dating multiple people, because I'm definitely reading for some Virgos where you could be dating like a couple of different people. There's maybe two people around you. One might really be interested in you. Could be a Leo. We have Leo. Could be an Aquarius. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Four of Cups can be someone making an offer to you, Virgo, here around the third week. But this person might not be your usual type. The Four of Cups can be, I'm not really that interested. But maybe some of you need to think about it. There actually could be a strong attraction here, but maybe this person is very different. You know, maybe you're attracted to them, but maybe their personality is just very different. Not your usual type, because I see an offer coming to you. I see an opportunity here, Virgo, and it's around the third week. Some of you might be a little suspicious of this person. Your guard is up, or you're dealing with very guarded person. But we see an opportunity here, and how others around you, people in your environment, how they're viewing you, Virgo. We do have the Two of Cups with the King of Pentacles here. So definitely reading for some Virgo men as well as women. But we see a mutual feelings here. This is reciprocated love. We see some of you falling in love or falling more in love with your partner. Your partner could be a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is someone who's very successful. They have a lot to offer. So I'm reading for some females. You have a lot to offer. Some Virgo males, you're doing quite well. Both of you financially are in a good place. And we see a relationship unfolding here. It could be that maybe those of you that are guarded, you know, if this person really wants to hang out with you at this time, for some of you, maybe you're trying to hermit yourself away. Some of you may be too focused on work here at this time. I mean, if you have kids, maybe it's because you're trying to save more money. It's the holidays. Holidays are expensive. But someone sees you as their other half, Virgo. Someone sees you as their other half. And there is like a mutual love here. So, I mean, this is a relationship that is growing for those of you that are accepting this cup. This is a relationship. We see maybe a spiritual and an emotional connection here, as well as that physical chemistry. In the hopes and fears, we do have, yeah, that's interesting. We have the Hermit with death. I mean, so some of you are over being alone. I mean, you're ready. You don't want to be alone anymore. But then I'm also reading for some Virgos where it's like maybe you just want to be alone. This is what you're hoping for. Some you time, some peace and quiet. You want great change with death here. I mean, you're ready for maybe something to go. Here we have the Eight of Cups as the overall energy. Some of you are hoping for great change. You know, when something leaves your life, it's just creating that space for something new to come in. Page of Swords and King of Rods here. Energy that you're leaving December with, going into 2020 with this energy. So we do see news coming in for some of you here right at the end of the month. For those of you that are waiting on some sort of news or waiting on some sort of enlightenment, it can be from a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius here with the King of Rods. Now what's interesting is we have two men again. So I'm definitely reading for some Virgos where, you know, you have a couple of different love interests around you. You could be dating a couple of guys. If you were waiting on hearing from a fire sign, I see it coming in here right at the end of the year. And for some of you, this was you waiting on some sort of clarity, some sort of information to come to you. And we see it here right at the end of the year. But overall, as you can see, Virgo, very nice. I mean, we see healing for some of you. We see some of you starting a family, starting a relationship for others. Yeah, we see love here. We see love here. Some of you may be dealing with a guarded person, or you're a little guarded here. Maybe you've been single for a while. For some of you, that's what you want to end here. You're ready to start that next chapter. Let's pull you some additional guidance cards. First, focusing on love and relationships, Virgo, December 2019. Looking at love life for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know here for December 2019? All right, wow. So these are all upright. So I do want to look at all of them. They're all upright. All right, so for those of you that you have a love interest, or you are in a relationship and you're wondering what's going on with that person, how they're feeling, what they're thinking, this is the love messages oracle deck by High Priestess 1111. She is a fellow YouTuber. So those of you that are already in a relationship, or you're dealing with someone, this could be a love interest. Let's see what's going on with them for Virgo. Virgo's love interest here, December 2019. All right, so I want the ones that are upright, so you guys have a little extra guidance here. Overall additional guidance card for Virgo for the month of December. What else does Virgo need to know here for December 2019? Some of you very much being spiritually guided here. Listen to your intuition throughout the entire month. Remain positive, and at times where you feel as though you need to just escape and spend some time alone, then do that. There's nothing wrong with that. I see many of you surrounded by friends, family. There's a lot of people around you, and so maybe some of you just do want to escape. Maybe you just want some you time here throughout the month, which there's nothing wrong with that. Virgo, December 2019. Okay. Yeah. All right, now focusing on health and well-being. Virgo, December 2019. Health and well-being for Virgo. All right, so overall additional guidance card that I have for you, Virgo, we have Knight, be brave and honest. Interesting. That's interesting. It's very interesting because we have this Knight of Cups here. We have this Knight of Cups. So definitely reading for some Virgos where maybe you're dealing with someone younger or someone who's coming off as a little bit younger of an energy here with the Knights. Others, be brave and honest. And this is with family. This is with loved ones. Maybe some of you, you know, if you want to be alone here, needing to be honest, maybe needing to speak your truth and needing to communicate that. But this is the advice here. Be brave and honest. For some of you, needing to be strong, and we have strength here. Needing to be strong. Now, focusing on love life here, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So those of you that want to find someone, needing to stay positive, needing to have faith, we have the star here. You're definitely being divinely guided here. So for some of you, you're moving towards a soulmate. You're moving towards a soulmate. This person might not be your usual type, so needing to have an open mind, getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepens. For some of you, I see this around the 3rd week. We see you getting to know someone. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I mean, this resonates very much with what the tarot is saying. You're dealing with, for some of you, I feel like you're dealing with huge synchronistic events, things happening for a reason, one thing kind of, leading to another, things flowing together. For some of you, you have a soulmate coming in here. You're getting to know this person. This person is already around you. And those of you that they aren't, they're coming in December. Stay optimistic. Okay, so those of you that are dealing with someone specifically, this is someone you're getting to know, or if you are already in a relationship here, we have please stay in my life. I don't want you to go. So that's interesting. I don't care how hard being together is. Nothing is worse than being apart. So some of you might have dealt with some turbulence in your love life here with a specific person, and that can explain why we have this 9 of Rods here. For some of you, there's someone who does not want you to leave them. They still want to be with you. We have the Knight, so it could be with someone younger. For those of you dealing with someone younger and older, we have the Knights, but then we also have these Kings here. King of Rods, King of Pentacles. But there is someone around you who does not want to lose you. Now, looking at health and well-being, we have fresh air. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me breathe easier in all ways. And so this is what is needed. So those of you that do want to spend some time alone, Virgo, maybe going outdoors. If it's warm where you are, maybe going outdoors. Some of you might need to ground your energy. Maybe you have an important decision to make, especially with what we just seen here with the love messages, Virgo. I think that some of you that I'm reading for, you might have invested a lot of time into a relationship. There could have been a break from a relationship, and maybe it was one-sided. We have the Six of Pentacles here. So I'm reading for some Virgos that you invested a lot of time and energy into a relationship, but it was one-sided. And so you decided to separate yourself with the Four of Swords here from a relationship. And here with the Eight of Cups as the overall energy, I am reading for some Virgos where you're considering going your separate way. This person maybe around the second week is trying to connect with you. They want to spend time with you. And that can explain why we have this Nine of Rods energy. But for some of you, this person does not want to lose you. They know that they messed up. Now, with this energy around the third week, you could be making up with this person. Ace of Wands, very physical energy. We also have the Two of Cups here. So some of you will decide to maybe reconcile with this person and not completely walk away. Sometimes with the Eight of Cups energy, you know, the person walks away, but they come right back around. It's not like a forever. So that's very interesting. So needing to have faith, if you are working it out with someone, needing to have faith, hope for the best. All right, Virgo. They are worth waiting for, okay? So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. Have a great month, guys. Take care.